So many years after segregation, I'm not convinced America has the answers. Roughly 3 decades since South African apartheid, we sought answers from halfway across the globe. I wanted to break my American lens. What nation has had a similar history to the US in terms of racism and oppression, and how have they overcome?
We're kind of asking some naive questions or having naive perspective going into the project.
Apartheid was a full system. It had psychological effects, it had physical effects, it had economic effects.
I was very intrigued with how that system of apartheid could function in a nation where the majority of the population was Black.
We haven't reduced poverty. Wealth has remained in the hands predominantly of white people.
The majority of this country is still breathing the poison created by apartheid.
High teenage pregnancy rate, sex work, drugs, domestic violence, high dropout rates. I was like, is this South Africa or Compton?
The first thing I thought of is, how is it that this hasn't combusted yet?
Even though we didn't have a white savior complex, did we have a Western savior complex? I felt entirely disoriented.
To be very frank, I wanted to be out of that area as soon as possible.
Jamal and Yalvi, I don't know that they're as angry as I am, and that is actually more frustrating.
Oftentimes when I see radicalism, it's an immediate knee-jerk reaction.
Being radical is not necessarily the sexiest thing, because being radical can get you killed.
We're having conversations that we've had as Black people for years.
No one is born lacking excellence or as an underachiever. What is it about the Black condition that perpetuates some of these cycles that we see?
We shouldn't deal with false choices.
Were we complicit in the very systems that we're complaining about?
I'm always surprised when Black people invest in this narrative around personal responsibility.
Individuals sometimes forget how much personal responsibility has lifted themselves up.
Do you know who you're talking to?
It is more important to have no answers to the right questions than the right answers to the wrong questions. To that we say, let the journey continue.